My name is Hitan Mistry, and I'm really excited to bring you another episode of Backstage and Beyond, where we capture South Asian arts in the UK. And as a dance artist and researcher, it is my passion to go and watch lots of performances and the wonderful community we have here in the UK and the rest of the diaspora around the world. Why am I doing Backstage and Beyond? Is that I want to capture that sense of community, the amazing work that artists do, some who are really evolved, some who are really young, some who are mid-career, some who have just come to the UK or in and around from India or wherever they're from, bringing their amazing art forms to our country and to the world. I'm really, really excited to bring you this next episode of Backstage and Beyond in Luton. I'm here at the Hat Factory at the Odissi Festival hosted by Kadam Dance, Echoes of Odissi in Curved Time. So come with me as we discover this performance and this show and meet some of the dancers and artists of this evening.
Hi Hitan, I'm Sanjeevani. I'm so pleased to welcome you to the Hat Factory. I came to this country in 1975, so I've been around a long time. In 1983, I did my first solo performance of Odissi at the Bhavan Centre. And thereafter, I changed from being a social worker to being a dance worker, really. So I've spent 3 decades both promoting dance, dancing myself, taking dance into schools, community centers, and really in the last 10 years, looking at supporting artists when I spot the talent and I see, such creativity, such a push towards getting the technique strong and perfect. It just gives me the inspiration to promote other dancers. So in the limbs and the joints, it is curiously in the joint of the hip and the wrist. It is in his walk, the carriage of the neck, the flex of the waist and the knee. I was there to see Odissi in its very early stage. And then when I came to this country, obviously there was a long break for me, and then I had to do it whenever I visited India, and then my Guruji came over. We were lucky in Bedfordshire because there was a position of a dance development worker, which I shared with Sujata Banerjee, and we started the summer schools where we called gurus from India in both Kathak and Odissi. We've hosted people like Madhavi Mudgal, and those young students who started out with me, of them now Katie Ryan is performing, and then we've had a lot of other dancers who've come. Parvati Rajamani, also a student of Madhavi Mudgal, took over the dance class which I'd started in Bedford, and of course Bedford became a little hotspot for Odissi.
You made it special because of you, and you brought that energy and vitality of Odissi dance and your sort of insistence and resilience. So we have to acknowledge you and your
Well, thank
efforts.
you, thank
it's
you.
Not easy work.
Yes, I mean, I'm not the only one. There was Priya Pawarji who was teaching before myself. So yeah, I'm just one of the people who just kind of stuck on in the area and didn't give it up. And now, of course, we have wonderful young dancers and people who are streets ahead of what I was at their age. Today, I would say it's a kind of gathering of Odissi artists who are, some of them are at the start of their journey. And of course, we have others who have been practicing for 3 decades. It's important for us as a Odissi dance community to see what each other brings to the, brings to the table. Particularly today, where we're looking at the different strands, we have Kalichand Mahapatra was the great architect, and for the last 3 decades, I would say 80% of choreography that was dance was created by Kelu Babu. Now we have the next generation. Today we will see works of Sharmila Biswas, who is a Calcutta-based artist, and she has looked into how to combine chow dance, how to look at the folk traditions, so to give just another quality to the dance, another sort of expand the movement repertoire. So that's what we're doing today. We've got different dancers. To hear about the history, because today I've made an exception. Usually I just like the dance to speak for itself, so I just like one item after the other, maybe one announcement only. But today we are allowing someone to give the history of the pieces, because it's also about sharing information. I think the fact that it appears to be very sensuous, very soft, but underlying this, there is a rigor. And I think the rigor is so important in dance. If that spine is not working correctly, it would just ruin the dance. I like to see kind of really, really good technique, but technique where the expression, that it can be taken for granted. If you're coming on stage, your technique is excellent. And after that, it's what you bring as an individual. I think the individual expression, that is something in Indian dance we're still searching. We've got a vocabulary. Now, can you use it to express something which is very personal to you? Because I think that's what makes dance alive. It's that heart, it's that emotion. It's about your character. You should be able to see the person in the dance. I'm looking forward to audiences saying at the back that, oh, we learned and experienced so much tonight. We loved the variety. And we loved hearing about the background of the dance, which has given us more understanding and appreciation.
I'm really excited to watch this evening.
Thank you, Hiten.
Thank you for allowing me to do this.
So I'm Pallavi Basak Vijay. I'm an Odissi practitioner. And what I will be performing tonight is Jura Bandhino. And it is a traditional Mahari dance. It was written by a Devadasi. So Devadasis are the women who used to dress up and worship the Lord. They serve the deity. So I am excited for this because I am performing when the Rath Yatra festival is actually on and everyone's celebrating in Puri, Jagannath temple. So I am excited for it. Though it's a very, short and edited version, but yes, I'm looking forward. Juda Bandhina So Odissi is from Orissa, one of the coastal state just next to Bay of Bengal, and it is from the temples, the the postures, and Guruji, Padma Vibhushan Guru Kelichara Mahapatra. He was from a Patachitra family from Raghunathpur, and the inspiration that he got was he took movements watching those sculptures that were drawn on the the walls of certain houses, and then he also took inspiration from the rhythm from Gotipua style, and built it together, put it together. If you see some paintings from Orissa, the Patachitra painting, you will see the bhangi, the three-dimensional posture.
Wow.
I think when I first came in, there were like 4 or 5 Odissi dancers, and post-COVID, I definitely see more than 10 or even 15. Sadly, there are not many Odissi schools or teachers teaching, but I see Odissi is being appreciated as a classical form and being presented in many prominent venues. Not many productions happening, but we are trying to do more festivals. It's all on us, how you present it and how you take it forward. It's if people are not aware of the form, they won't see it. They will not know. But it's on us. Which is
The
very rare.
styles, they are, I think, gold mostly.
Yes.
And jewelry.
And the Pushpachura.
Nice.
So this represents the Sun Temple, Konark, the Sun Temple as we know it. And this is the Chura, where, in Konark or the Jagannath Temple, you see the flag is with. You put the flag.
Jewelry.
Some photos of the backstage moments, basically. Yes.
And beyond.
Beyond.
Wow, look at this embroidery. It's so nice. It's like a ratha.
Yes. It's Ratha Chakra, actually.
Wow. They have the altar on their feet.
I am Pratiti. I am coming from Exeter because I'm doing my research in Exeter University, and I'll be performing Ahanila Saila today. And Ahanila Saila is by Shalbeg, who is actually a born Muslim, but he was in immense love with Jagannath. once he was forbidden to be in the temple because of his caste. And when he was there, he was like quite surprised. Oh, you were that Jagannath who saves an innocent elephant from a crocodile, or you're the same Jagannath who's a friend of Draupadi who saves her from being raped in the royal court. So that's it about. But I chose this piece particularly because Indian dance and culture, traditional Indian dance is basically on Indian mythologies and religious thing, and that is quite Hinduish. So this comes from a different angle. Odissi, I find Odissi is the most scientific and contemporary redesigned physiologically, and which I find has got all the basic steps and stances, whatever you have got in other classical dances. We have got Aramandi but in a different style. We have got a twist of Manipuri but in a different style. We have got other squats and other postures. We have got torsos, also Mohiniyattam has got, but we have got a different type of torso. So I think it's made by the gurus and it got tagged as classical post-independence. So I don't feel like dance should be like a proscenium thing. I feel it should be connected. Wherever it is. Like it can be proscenium, it can be on ground, it can be in the cinema hall, it can be wherever you want.
What moment are you most looking forward to in tonight's program?
Like today's program or
Yeah.
future? Nothing, I'm gonna go home because I'm quite nervous. Like I have been like ready.
Yeah.
Rehearsals done,
Yeah.
light rehearsals done, tech rehearsals done, everything is done. Now I need to go home.
You just not go home, you want to just go and perform it and then go home.
That's the thing. I don't like.
You don't want to perform. Don't say that.
I always feel that I want to go home.
Show nahi karna, tech karna hai, but you don't want to do the
That's the
program.
thing. Like you know, like everything is done. So like yeah. So why can't I go home now? I talk rubbish before my performance. I am like, what can I say? I say gibberish, and I'm extremely tensed.
Oh,
Yes, I had paracetamol, I had Brufen, I'll have dark chocolates, but apart from everything,
just want to go.
yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Pratiti.
thank you.
I might be done with my face and I'm probably gonna do some jewelry stuff now.
Yeah, so my name is Soma. I guess my name in the program is Sumantini Mitra Behura, which is my full name. I'm a currently London-based Odissi dancer. I've been learning performing for about 23 years. So today I'm performing a piece called Kalabati Pallavi. And Kalabati Pallavi actually was it's a piece that is quite nice to, it's how do it has some meaning for me because I was actually requested to choreograph it, which is very kind, and I think I feel very honored that they trusted me to choreograph this piece. So what the curators of the show said that we'd love for you to take this piece of music and play with it and set a choreography to it. So it's a piece that I've choreographed in the last couple months, and it's been really fun. choreographed a few different pieces. There was a piece I choreographed 4 or 5 months ago on commission as well. But choreography is such it's a different headspace than training and refinement of movement. Which has been nice as well to like explore what type of movement my body enjoys doing. Because a lot of choreographers, they'll be thinking, either they might be thinking about their own dance or they might be thinking about their own body, right? And you are adjusting your body to whatever movement came to them. And there's still such beautiful choreographies regardless of that. But it's a very it's a different creative process to come up with something your own, understandably. Yeah. First of all, I'm very lucky. I grew up with Odissi in my life, so my family is Odia, and my dad, growing up, he did a lot of organizing of artist shows. So we would have dancers who would stay at our house. So that was very lucky for me, a very lucky experience. I got to witness these professional level dancers from India rehearsing in my own house and things like that. And then they would perform, yeah. So like I was very exposed at that age. I obviously didn't really have a conception of classical or like, this is like when I was like 4, like, you know. But I had a lot of exposure and then because of that, I was like, oh yeah, like I want to take classes. But at that time I didn't understand that there was Odissi and Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi and all these different things, right? So it happened kind of naturally that I was Odia and we went to Odissi. But now for me, like especially having experienced in London much more other forms. Like one thing I'll say about the time I spent in London, I've been in London only last 4 years, but before that I didn't have as much exposure to other classical forms. So I still have like a really deep appreciation for all of them, and I think it's like, but also experiencing them has made me think more about why Odissi, because all of them are so beautiful, right? So I think for me, and this is probably a mix of luck and also my own body, Odissi for me feels very natural in my body, and the fluidity of it is a type of, it's this, you don't realize how hard it is, and then that is what is so beautiful about it. And I find there's a lot of freedom. To me, that feel like there's a lot of freedom. Like I feel like you can do Bharatanatyam steps and it would still be Odissi, but you couldn't do Odissi steps and it be Bharatanatyam, because there's like more freedom in different, exactly. But you can also be straight, right? In Bharatanatyam, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I think I see it as for me now, a very freeing form. And it's such a good baseline for everything else that you could possibly do. Like even if you move beyond Odissi or whatever. I think for me it's to me it feels like you're using the maximum possibility in your body, because you're using the ribcage, because you're using, like, the only thing we don't use, which is like common to all class positions, is your hip. But aside from that, in Odissi, you do use everything, which is, it feels good. It feels good in the body. Many people know Odissi is a very expressive form, which it is, and I love it for being an expressive form. But I think a lot of people haven't seen the type of Odissi which is pure dance. I think that there's a perception in the West that there's less pure dance in Odissi, which I think is not true. In India, Odissi, there are like lots of pure dance Odissi that is very strong and like raw and like. I love seeing people who are attracted to Odissi, who like, they're still in that phase of refinement, but like you can see that they care so much and they're very passionate about the form and have the courage to dance on stage despite like feeling that they don't know the form yet. I think that's like a really, really admirable thing, and I love watching people express that admiration of the form and the joy of the form in that phase. Yeah.
What did you think of the performance, sir?
Yeah, it was really good.
Did you enjoy yourself? What was your highlight?
Especially the Jura Bandi.
Oh yeah, of
Pallavi,
course.
Basak.
Yes, that was excellent. Wonderful. Thank you for talking to me.
Each and every piece is amazing. Everyone, and most important thing is all the pieces are different.
Yes.
No repetition. Everyone
Yeah.
has chosen a different
It's
form
so unique.
or different theme.
Yeah.
But yeah, dance is Odissi, but theme is different. So
Yeah.
that's the best thing I like.
I feel like I haven't mastered dance yet, so I'm like, how can I create? But no, you're so like, you're so present. I feel like it's just
I thought it was fantastic. I thought the range of repertoire that it showed, the range of different types of choreography,
Yes.
from the traditional repertoire to the new, using different styles of music. The range that we have in the traditional repertoire in terms of the different influences and how that was woven together with narration was really, really good and educational. Also different generations, people up and coming, very established artists and more mature artists, and having them share the stage was really exciting.
Yeah.
I was just really invigorated by it and proud to be an Odissi practitioner myself, so go Odissi!
I'm now walking back to my car after that wonderful evening of Odissi performances. It's so wonderful to see like different generations celebrating this dance form, practicing it, nurturing it, and different practitioners like Pallavi, like Pratiti, and Ananda Arts, Parvati Rajamani, and Sanjeevani Dutta, who's done so much to pioneer this dance, and to see it growing and offshooting is wonderful. And I wanted to share that with audiences on YouTube, and to show where we are at and where we need to go. And yeah, I love going to watch performances where there's community, there's dancers that you can look up to, and something to aim towards. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Backstage and Beyond, and I hope to bring more of this series to you on this channel. So if you've liked the video, if you've enjoyed it, please make sure you hit the like button and you give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Tell us what you liked, tell us what you enjoyed watching, and I'd love to bring you more. I'd love to hear your suggestions, what you're enjoying in this series and what I can do more of. So let's make social media social again. And because this is a dance channel, I will be sharing more of my dance journey with you, and in a future episode of Backstage and Beyond, there will be an episode featuring me and my experiences of performing. So I think 2 episodes will be that. But thank you so much, and I hope to see you in another video. And take care, God bless, and see you very soon in another Backstage and Beyond. Bye.